Can you share with us your research, teaching interests, and current projects?
Elaine?
Sure. I consider myself in research two lines. One is performance, one is budgeting and financial management. And the book that Katherine and I did happens to be the marriage of those two lines of research. Another way to put it is I consider my research is on the continuum of governance. On one side, it's about how to promote good performance. The book about criminal justice, juvenile justice that we just did is basically on that field. But on the other end, it is about how to curb bad performance. And this is where how to combat corruptions and inspector general, this line for research fills in. So that's who I am. And I'm not teaching because I'm directing a program, but I would love to teach, public budgeting and finance as well as a research methodology. Katherine?
Yeah, so same for me. I of course study public budgeting and finance and performance, government performance. I've also branched out over the last couple of years into disaster management and emergency management in a pretty significant way, looking at local government reactions to COVID and to weather-related disasters. So that's a kind of a new line of research for me as well. I'm also segueing into social equity and budgeting, and have conducted some work on state and local budget practices that support advancing social equity. So that's an avenue that has been pretty fruitful lately, as you would expect. So budgeting, performance, specifically related to these days disaster and emergency management and social equity applications. In addition to Elaine and I are continuing our work on performance budgeting by drilling down into specific states. In teaching, I teach public management and public financial management and budgeting courses, both graduate and PhD level, master's and PhD level courses in my department here at Georgia. And by the way, both Elaine and I are graduates of Georgia with our PhD, and both of us studied under Dr. Tom Law. So we feel grateful to him for 15 years apart, I'll say that. And I also right now I'm directing our PhD program. So I kind of have a lot going on.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing that.